And news just coming in, India has raised concern over the extension of emergency in the Maldives. The Ministry of External Affairs has issued a statement, and I quote, "We are deeply dismayed that the government of Maldives has extended the state of emergency for a further 30 days. The manner in which the extension of the state of emergency was approved by the Majlis in contravention of the constitution of the Maldives is also a matter of concern." The Maldives Parliament had approved a 30-day extension of a state of emergency yesterday. Remember, India has been waiting and watching and closely monitoring the situation in the island nation, barely 700 kilometers away from India's southernmost tip. The Indian Naval Force is on standby, according to reports. Yesterday, reports came in of Chinese warships patrolling the region. The Indian Navy has refuted those reports, saying it has nothing to do with the situation, the political situation in the Maldives. But this remains a developing story that both nations are following very closely. Senior foreign editor Padma Rao, who's been tracking the developments in the Maldives, is joining us live from the newsroom. Padma, what do you make of the government of India's response?
Well, it's certainly better, Palki, than the earlier responses. Initially, India, expressed guarded disapproval of what was happening in the Maldives. And then there were no confirmations of the stories making the rounds that the army had been put on alert as a standard operating procedure. And then, the rumors put out by a Chinese story that emanated in China about the Chinese Navy making its way, a fleet of ships making their way to the Maldives was denied by the Indian Navy. But this is certainly a stronger statement than the earlier ones. However, much more needs to be done. This is also, in essence, just an expression of disapproval of the extension of the emergency. But I think, nobody is advocating that we put boots on the ground or send out our ships. But certainly something, in terms of sanctions or something else that would squeeze the Maldives on the bilateral level is really called for.
Absolutely, Padma. Thanks very much for bringing us up to speed with what's happening and how the government of India is looking at this situation.